Hi, everyone. Christine Blosdale here, and welcome back to the micro podcast on podcasting. And this is episode 3. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can learn to love your own voice, embrace that beautiful voice that is just yours. It's just like a fingerprint. Nobody else in the world has it. And a lot of my clients, the first-time clients who are thinking about creating a podcast, this is one of the biggest challenges that they have, is embracing their voice, their own unique voice. So I'm going to give you a couple tips in this episode that you can use, and it's a great way to get over those nervous shakes, those feelings of being inadequate or listening to your voice and really hating it. There's a lot of people that are beginner podcasters, and this is one area where they really struggle. So I'm hoping that I can help you out a little bit. Now, I've been doing radio. I've been in the radio business for close to 20 years. And when I first started, I also had that issue of saying, oh, I don't know, I don't like my voice. I didn't even like listening to those phone messages, you know, when you leave a recording saying, please leave a message, bleep. Well, when I would hear those, I would cringe because I just, for some reason, had a hard time listening to my voice. When I first got into radio, I was a writer, so I didn't have to be on mic. I didn't have to be on the air. And then I got thrown into a situation where I had to. So it was one of those things where I had to get on the microphone. I had to have my voice go out to thousands, if not tens of thousands of people. And I had to get over my shyness with my voice really quick. So here's just a couple things that I did, and I'm hoping that they'll help you. Number one of the first things that I did was actually, I would go into the shower, I would put on some music, and especially songs that I loved. Now, the Carpenters, Karen Carpenter, her voice is in my range-ish. And so what I would do is I would put on the Carpenters, I would put on all the greatest hits of the Carpenters, go in my shower, and as the music was playing, I would sing along. And the acoustics in your shower are actually really, really good. It gives you a good feedback. You actually get to hear your voice because it's bounced back to you. And so I did that with a song that I knew the lyrics to, and also it was in a range which I was comfortable in. It wasn't too high and it wasn't too low. It was just perfect. So that's something that I did repeatedly. And after a while, I started to really dig my voice. I was like, I'm a good singer. Damn. That's the one way you can do it. Another thing you can do is also you can get a karaoke version of a song on YouTube. It's really easy. Look up the favorite song that you love and look up the karaoke version. It'll play the music, it'll show you the lyrics, and you can sing along. And then what you want to do is you want to record. Now, this is hard for some people, but you want to record it and listen to it and do it again and do it again, and it will help. I promise you. Another thing you can do, and I learned this from the wonderful audio engineer, Mark Maxwell, is a lot of it has to do with the placement of the microphone. If you're speaking directly into the microphone at an angle where all the air is coming out, your voice is going to sound a little modulated, even if you have a beautiful pop filter like this. But if you speak past the microphone, your voice, all those great tonations of your voice are going to come through and you're going to sound really good. Also, invest in a decent microphone. There's lots of them out there, but just get a really good microphone, because that really good microphone is going to enhance the qualities of your voice. All right, so those are some tips for today from the micro podcast on podcasting, all about embracing and loving your voice. Remember, that voice that you have is so unique. You're a snowflake. It's like a fingerprint. No one else in the world has it. Embrace it, love it, and share it on your podcast. And again, thank you for joining us on the micro podcast on podcasting.